Hey guys, this is Brick and welcome back to Dark Souls 3. In the last episode we cleared out Faron Keep, where the Abyss Watchers were. Now in this episode we're going to go past them through a little secret passage into the Catacombs of Carthus. Now I'm going to quickly just run around Firelink to make sure there's nothing I'm missing. I don't think I am, and I'll see you guys there. There is actually something. If you come around here to where the dog is, which I've already pre-killed, Hawkwood was missing from inside, and now you can see that there's a Faron greatsword here, and he's left his shield. Interesting. We're not going to be seeing Hawkwood again for quite some time, but we will see him again. Anyway, that is all there is, so onto the catacombs. Okay, now just to display, I am actually wielding now an Exile greatsword. It's +4 upgraded. And we can enter this way. And interesting indeed. I'm also wearing the Armor of Thorns because it looks pretty sweet. Now down here in the Catacombs of Carthus, there are some evil things. Whew. Bit of an interesting morning. I apologize if I'm a little slow to start here. Go ahead and take out this skeleton. Yes, it's just like the catacombs of old. And now wait. There he is again! He popped up really fast because that's like a weird little bug that happens sometimes. But basically the rule is, if their eyes are glowing, they're gonna respawn. That is the general rule while we're down here. Get some Carthus Rouge, which is a pretty sweet, like pine resin sort of thing. And now we have to deal with this guy, who's going to probably, in a moment, start rolling like a crazy person. So just back off. Get some swings in, and he's gone. Pretty simple. That's one of the easier varieties of those stronger skeletons. One thing I forgot to note in the last episode was the items you can get from the soul of the Stray Demon. One of them is quite powerful. You can get Havel's Ring, which is a ring that I'm sure anybody who's played Dark Souls before knows about. It really increases your maximum weight load, which is why I'm able to carry the sword and do all of the armor without being too heavy. Now, one thing I forgot to note while we were over here, if you have gone through this area before and you died along the way, there is a really big shortcut right here. Just drop down a few ledges and you can get all the way to the bottom of those stairs. Should save you a fair amount of time in the future. But we hopefully won't need them because we won't die, right? I never die. Anyway, let's just run. That archer's probably going to try and shoot us again. Big deal. We'll get some of the items down there in a moment. We're going to take the normal way to get them, because that's what we are. Normal. Wander on this way. Oh, geez, I think I almost got parried. These skeletons have a stance they'll take when they're going to parry you, so just watch out for it. Take you out. They're pretty weak, and most of them don't respawn, as you've noticed from their eyes, I would hope. This one doesn't really have eyes, so I mean, not your fault if you can't tell. They just kind of sat there, so I decided I wasn't going to wait and just murdered him. Come on over here and grab a soul of a nameless soldier. If you want to, you can just bail and land on this great sword wielding Carthus skeleton. I don't know what their exact names are. I'm going to call them Carthus skeletons because they are pretty cool. Ooh, that's a nice running attack. I've never really used this sword at all. In fact, I've never really even thought about curved greatswords, which feels like a crime because they seem pretty fun. That's where the archer was shooting. Watch out for this button on the ground because it'll do a little bit of this. If you're being chased by enemies, or maybe even an invader, could be fun, but you know, don't get shot. General rule of thumb, don't get shot. I like to tell these words of wisdom. Now my strength isn't actually high enough to wield this in one hand, so we're going to just be two-handing it the whole time, which is probably what I would have done anyway, so not a huge deal. Down here we have at least one of these guys. I'm trying to make sure. I don't want to deal. These Carthus skeletons are actually really dangerous, especially in more than one, and especially this variety. Oh my god, this variety actually kicks my ass. It's fast, it's got a cool shuttle type weapon, it throws freaking daggers everywhere. I think they're kukri actually, because they make you bleed. Oh, whoops. Okay, so I'm using a heavy weapon, which actually has the directional input when I'm swinging. So I'm going to have to take a little bit to get used to that. Nice kick. Not on purpose. Come here. Wow, I have no stamina. I need to upgrade that. Oh my god, leave me be. Holy crap. Aggression. Aggression, aggression. Ah. Yes, wall, I want to bounce upon you. There we go. Jesus. Don't know how I got out of that. Grab a Titanite shard from that body. We're going to start getting a lot of Titanite shards. And attack this wall. Hello, Spooky. You're looking the wrong way, pal. Boyo. He's going to get right back up. So we're just going to charge and miss because he's not there yet. Hey, let's try that again, huh? Alright. Right here, we can grab the Carthus Pyromancy Tome. Very nice. There's a little platform that we could see from above the bridge right here. If you want to drop down here, instead of taking the invisible way, I guess you can do that. There's not really a whole lot of point. Wow, I'm getting a lot of Estus shards. Thanks, luck. I appreciate it. Come over here and grab a sharp gem. Sharp as attack. And say hello to Mr. Greatsword. Hello? Come on. I don't want to piss anybody else off, so... Yeah, you know what? I'm going to use my weapon art, too. I can do it. See? Woo! Oh, whoops. I'm terrible. Nice try. Those rolls are pretty interesting. We're going to be able to do that ourselves pretty shortly with the Carthus Milkring, which we will find soon. Grab a Titanite shard. Oh, hey, buddy. Glad you didn't join in on the fun there. You want to come over now? Hello? Indeed you do. This thing's got shorter range than I'm expecting every time I swing it, so apologies if I just Captain Whiff for a little while. God, that's a cool weapon art. It's not entirely worthless either. There are a lot of those. But not today. Grab some more Carthus Rouge. And if you come this way, this is actually where we were thinking about dropping upon one of those Carthus skeletons. Just up there, this staircase leads to that middle ground where we just walked in. Nice little circle done. Boom. Now, let's wander along this left side right here. And watch out for Indiana Jones! Meow. Oh, there goes the skeleton. Another skeleton bites the dust. Dun-dun-dun, dun-dun. Now, I actually forgot something back there, so I'm going to go ahead and just go back up. Excuse me, boulder. Yes, it comes back up. It's pretty awesome. I forgot something this way. Apologies. Also, apologies if you just heard my cat in the background. They decided to get in a fight with my dog, I think. Hush up, animals. I'm trying to record. Come on. I'm trying to be a professional. If you come down here, you'll actually bump into Anri.
Oh, hello. How very fortunate. Have you seen my companion, Horace? To my shame, I was snared by a trap and we've become separated. I've not been able to find him since.
I'm sorry, Anri, we haven't seen him.
Yes, I see. Horace is a valiant knight. He can look after himself, no question. He's probably searching for me right now, with twice the resolve. If you happen upon him, please tell him that I remain in the catacombs and will lay prism stones to guide him, as always. Please send him my word, I beg of you. May the flames guide your way.
Well, if we see Horace, we'll let Anri know, even though Horace isn't exactly the talkative type.
If you happen up that way, please send him.
Just says the same thing from then on. Run out here really quick and force this crystal lizard not to kill itself. Come here. Thank you kindly. Grab some twinkling titanite. And we'll grab the other item we missed. We did get shot at by an archer, so let's just keep moving. Just a couple of blood red moss clumps. Kind of useful in this area just because everything here inflicts bleed. It's kind of a Carthus thing. But anyway, let's run back up. And this boulder is just kind of hilarious, isn't it? It's got skeletons on it that are just constantly reaching forward. It's pretty damn hilarious, honestly. Whoever made it's a goof. Right here, grab an ember, hiding around that corner, and we're just gonna keep moving so we don't get archered. Goodbye, skeleton. Ooh, just barely missing me. Now let's run in here, and if we kill this fellow with the hat, wait for it. Here it comes. Goodbye. Yes, the hat fellow triggers the death of the boulder. And we get an undead bone shard for our work as well, which is, you know, crazy. Super useful. Hey guys, how's it going? Yeah, you got the sparkly eyes, I know what that means. Now watch out for these little bombs. They throw them and they drop off 2 little pursuers, which are super annoying. I actually wish we could get these bombs, but I don't think you can. They're just kind of unique to these enemies. To this area, rather, because they aren't just on the enemies. Boop. What? No damage? Okay. Guess the shockwave knocked him down. That's fine. Okay, let's go ahead and... Hey, buddy. Let's use some iframes to get through those pursuers. Thank you, backstab. Let's chop our way through here. Now, some of these pots are going to leave out pursuers, so just run them in a circle, make them go away. It's these pots right here with the caps. Also, there's a button there. There's a button there that just makes everything go to hell, so try not to press that. You know, like me. Grab the Carthus Milkring. I actually really dig this ring, so I'm going to put it on. Chloranthy ring I've never really noticed. I know that's kind of like heresy to some people, but never done much for me. Get 3 dexterity, and it also makes us have a cool stealth roll. Doesn't make enemies like lose lock on or anything. That'd be OP as shit in PvP, but... Hello button, thank you note, I would not have remembered. Hello sir. He's also got a... tossing friend, so let's get around the corner. Oh my god! Relentless. Come here. Button. Shit, I hit the button. Oh man, it couldn't even hit him. Nope, my turn. Now you saw his eyes. They're glowing. He's gonna get up. Which is actually pretty dangerous if you don't know. But we can get a big hit on him right away and just take him down, which is pretty nice. Get another Estus Flask from our just lucky draws, I guess. As far as anyone can tell, there's no actual rhyme or reason to the refilling of the Estus Flasks when killing enemies. It seems to just be completely lucky. Oh, I thought he was getting back up. That was dumb. Okay, so we have 2 Carthus skeletons down that way, so as I always suggest, go ahead and pull them one at a time if you have the ability to do so. I do. Now I'm going to punch the air, because that's just the kind of man that I am. Shoot that one in the back. Let's get him over here. He's just going to vanish and get confused. Come on, buddy. I'm over here. Man, they lunge. We've got some lunging going on. Not quite enough. If I had had a little bit more patience, I could have just walked up and done the riposte, but that's alright. Yeah. Leave me be. Leave me be, scary pursuers. Okay, so 1 down. Let's go ahead and piss off the other one, just in case there's some enemies down there I don't remember. Can't have that. Hello? I'm over here, buddy. Hey, iframes. That's nice. Or not iframes, but hyper armor frames. Maybe that's poise. There's some arguments about in the community about poise right now, about whether it is or isn't broken. It is. They've already said it is. It'll get fixed soon. Don't worry. There's a button trap right next to this thing, so watch out for that. And then if we come this way, don't fall in the hole like some kind of dumb idiot. Run around and grab this ember. And if you turn right here, wait for a moment. Do yourself a favor. Goodbye, Mr. Skeleton Ball. Grab a large Titanite shard. And take a left. And hello, Bonfire. Oh, how I adore you so. Ah. Sweet, sweet rest. Okay. Now that we've taken care of that, the ball is going to fall every time. Do yourself a favor, don't try and outrun it down to the bottom. It doesn't work usually. Let it pass. And then wait along the side for it to come back as it always does. You can always depend on Skeleton Ball. Now if we come down here, we'll run into a couple of rats. Just go ahead and hit them. A lot of times they'll get killed by the Skeleton Ball as well, so that's nice. See you later, buddy. We're going to take a right first, which I don't like this direction at all. This is a big scary rat. But luckily they stagger like a mother, so you know, not like a mother. I don't know anything about how mothers stagger. Okay, don't put words in my mouth. I'm gonna quickly put some of this pine resin in here because this way is just a mess of slimes on the ceiling. So try not to stay in one place for too long until you know there's not anything above it. I'm gonna go ahead and clear them out best I can as we go. But up ahead you can see an old friend, Skeleton Wheels. Yeah, that's fun, isn't it? Skeleton Wheels and slimes falling from the ceiling. What could go wrong? Hey, slime. Now here comes the wheel. Let's let him roll on by and then chase him down and hit him before he can spin again. Pretty much the easiest way to take care of him. Works every time for me. They're just like in Dark Souls 2, they aren't nearly as Dark Souls 1 threatening. God, Dark Souls 1 Skeleton Wheels, that gives me freaking conniptions. Alright, let's try and piss off some more. Hey! They don't seem to be able to turn as well as they used to, or at all. Oh, come on! Really? With this shit? Oh, it's so gross. I don't like it at all, man. It makes me uncomfortable. Gives me conniptions. Oh. Oh boy. Yeah, the wheels for some reason have just lost all of their spunk, you know? Oh jeez, how are they now falling? Leave me alone. Jesus. Let's go ahead and run this way, and we have one more right here. Hey buddy. I'm just gonna try and, yeah, hell yeah, I don't care. Fight me. I am the wheel tamer. Be wary of above, as usual. Slimes everywhere. They're gonna try and drop on me there, I think. Yeah. Grab this item, the Carthus Bloodring. That one's interesting. It makes you take a little bit more damage, but you get more iframes on your rolls. Super interesting. I like that ring a lot. I don't know how big the difference is. In fact, I really couldn't notice it, so that's why I don't use it myself, but it's still a cool idea. I'm just going to go ahead and ignore all the slimes since they've done a terrible job of chasing after me, mostly because they're slimes, and that's not really their specialty. But let's go ahead and head upstairs. You know what, we'll grab that item first and kill this guy. It's another one of those super fast... these guys, man. Oh, maybe I got lucky. Yeah, I'm just going to take him out right away. Really? What? Where'd you get all that health, huh, buddy? Damn. Sturdy. Get that, and there is actually an invisible wall here. We're gonna come down the other way. It's a very kind of pointless invisible wall, honestly. But we're gonna come up here. Hello, friends. Now we have the skeleton ball controller. And a couple of others, including another one of these pals. Ow! Hey! 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 What the hell? What am I supposed to do against that, huh? Come on down here. There's an archer Carthus skeleton in the back that we don't want to fight at the same time as the badass ninja. Hey, buddy. Let's go ahead and chop, chop, chop. Nice. That went well. Could have gone worse. Excuse me, Mr. Bow and Arrow. I'm coming for you. Hey. He doesn't even try. He doesn't switch to a weapon like most of the archers in this game, so you don't have to worry too much about him. Grab what he's got. Oh, yeah. And then watch out for the button. Grab some Carthus Rouge. Press the button for fun. Down the line it goes. Ha, nerd. Shot that poor guy in his cankles. Now, I saw the skeleton ball sorcerer warlock guy. He vanished. That's inconvenient, seeing as I need to destroy that skeleton ball. Ow. Now, I think you just saw it there, the little bit of damage that Armor of Thorns does when you roll into things. There's very few things that it will do it, but there are some enemies that you can actually stagger with that roll, so it makes it kind of hilarious. And see, poop, poke him. Poke. Keep rolling, 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 rolling. Take him down, but we know, because of his white eyes, that he's coming back. Let's charge up. Get a good hit. Take some more bleed. Ow! Jesus, you are a pain. They're just so swift, and they're like the Grave Wardens in Cathedral Edite, but worse. Shit. Wow, I'm amazed I'm not dead. I'm gonna bleed very soon, and that will probably just kill me unless I'm at full health. These damn throwing knives. I usually get hit by them a lot more. The knives, I mean, so I'm pretty pleased that I'm not dead yet. Come here. Thank you. God. Grab some Titanite Shard and some more kukri. And then we shall run along this way. Grab a large Titanite Shard, which we could always use more of, really. Oh, hey, bud. How's it going? He's a little chicken. I kind of like it. Come over here to grab the Grave Warden's ashes. Down this staircase is where we kill the illusory wall. We just heard the ball break. And welcome to one of the weirdest mysteries of Dark Souls 3. Wow, my game just crapped itself. Is everyone okay? Are you still with me? Jesus. Alright, so this crab, nobody knows why it comes out of the skeleton ball, but it does. Scientists have wondered for thousands of years, and by thousands I mean since somebody figured out there's a crab in that ball, what the hell it's there for? My current belief is that it's going to be something similar to the pig that dug up the pickaxe in Dark Souls 2. But honestly, nobody knows yet. It's fun to have a mystery, but man, it's weird, right? What a weird mystery. Take out this crystal lizard down this tunnel. We're finally making progress. Forward, finally. It hasn't been that long, but you know, I'm an impatient man. And then we'll take this guy and just knock him right the hell off. Oh, really? Damn. No, 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 no. Swing first! Yeah! Alright. Take him out. Grab a large Titanite Shard and some Carthus Rouge. Grab some yellow bug pellet right there. Suspended bridge is wearing thin. That was left by the developers. I don't understand why we would need to know that. It's pretty clear. But, you know. Hold my hand, FromSoft, please. If we come this way. Oh shoot, I actually forgot something. Look at me being silly. But this kind of works out, I guess. Grab this large soul of a nameless soldier. Grab this black bug pellet. And there's actually a lever back here. You can pull it, and it will open up this cage. This is directly in front of the skeleton ball. The second one, in front of the bonfire. Grab an ember, and in this room, if you are embered, you will be attacked by Nightslayer Tsorig. I'm just coming out here to show you guys where we are. We're back down here near the rat. Now this guy is going to one-shot you pretty much. So watch out for his attacks. He's basically Tarkus, if that scares you anymore. But that was actually pretty lucky. He used all of his stamina and then couldn't block. Okay, there we go. Now he's pulling his shield for a moment. Thing you're gonna want to watch out for most is his... Oh god, the slimes? Really? Now you're showing up? Ow. Owie. Don't let him hit you with his sword. It'll hurt real bad. Let's go ahead. Oh, that's what we're looking out for. Gotta watch out for them weapon arts. Nice block. Boom! Take him down. In doing so, we'll give you the My Thanks gesture and the Night Slayer's ring. Now, oddly enough, you also get the My Thanks gesture if he kicks your ass. So, you'll get that no matter what, but the Night Slayer's ring is a kill him exclusive. Oh, yeah. Now, running across the bridge is pretty obviously... It seems like a bad idea, but you can actually get across it just fine. Just don't attack it. As soon as something hits the bridge, it will begin to crumble, and then it will fall, and you will probably die. But if we run up to this right side, we can bump into Anri again.
Ah, hello. We meet again. Have you seen Horus anywhere?
Sorry, no.
Oh yes, I see. I've searched high and low with no luck. Perhaps he's left the catacombs. Oh, Horus, where have you run off to?
Sorry, Anri.
Oh, Horus.
Let's get that last line.
Have you abandoned me? No. What a horrible thought.
Unfortunately, yes, he kind of has. If you drop down here, you can get across the bridge without having to go on it, but this is pretty interesting, and I only found this out recently. If you look straight down, there's a man down there. A man in black armor. A man who doesn't say anything but grrr. Yeah, Horus fell down the bridge, it seems. So we'll find him later, but not quite the way I think Anri would hope. Anyway, let's chop this bridge down so we can see the whole crumble. Boom, there it goes. Now, this way is a boss, and this way is a mini boss. If you can actually climb this bridge like a ladder once it's settled. This took me 1 billion years to find out. I found out because I fell and I landed on something and I was like, you can get down there? Turns out you can. Now if you come in here, I don't have the Estus for this, but we're gonna deal. Here's another fire demon, like the one we fought with Siegward. Now it's gonna kick your ass if you get hit. It's gonna shoot fire at you like this, and then up here is a treasure chest. This is a mimic, so we're gonna do something weird and fun. We're gonna get them to fight each other. Fight, my minions! Now because the Demon King, or the old demon actually attacked the mimic first, the mimic is not aggroed to us. Okay, it's aggroed to us, I lied. Sometimes it'll do that, so now we're having to deal with a mimic and the demon at the same time. There we go. Just get them to fight our battles. Go, mimic, go! Attack! Now watch how much... Oh, never mind. I was going to show you how much damage the mimic does, but didn't really make it. Okay, so we're going to grab the item really quick. Nope, maybe not. I don't want to die. Oh, oh, that's interesting. I was trying to roll there, but I was bouncing off the demon with my my thorns. That was interesting. Okay, so let's deal with this demon. There are skeletons down here. We're going to actually try and use them to help us fight, because this demon's kind of a badass. He does really hurt, and he has a lot of health. So we're going to try and avoid his attacks, and try and get the skeletons to at least die for us. Yeah, we're just going to get run over. That's also acceptable. Okay, tell you what. To make a more accessible bonfire, we're actually going to go kill the boss before we go try and kill that demon. So let's run through here to the passage that we opened, where we fought Sorig. Run past these skeletons, and now we're going to cross the bridge. Actually, we need to kill these skeletons first, otherwise we might very much regret it. You too, Mr. Rat. No one can follow us, seriously. Now let's go ahead and cross. And we're going to break the bridge right at the end, because if you look behind us, there's like an entire army of skeletons that will awake and try and chase you. It's pretty hilarious, but if you don't break that bridge, they might come get you. They probably won't, because you're going to go in here, but imagine you're opening this door, and that gets to you. Yeah. I also switched out from the Armor of Thorns, because it was kind of inhibiting my ability to fight the demon, but probably won't in this fight, so let's just go back to that really quick, because it's a little nicer than this ugly Conjurer's set. And it covers my disgusting hollowed face. Yeah. Okay, let's humanity up, because I like the extra health. Now this room's kind of interesting, yeah. There's nothing in here as far as we can tell. But there's a door up there. If you try and open it, you won't. And there's a goblet. Now naturally, we're going to touch it. Like the curious little jackasses that we are. Okay, so that did something. We're now in a very dark place, and all we can see is an item in front of us. Is that a... No, it's probably not. It couldn't be a hand. Oh my sweet Christmas Christ. It's a big-ass skeleton. We get backhanded immediately, because we're terrible. Now, meet High Lord Wolnir. He's horrifying. But he's actually kind of a pushover. He's going to dump poison everywhere. If he does that, you either need to run way back like I am. You can actually hide directly under his head to avoid it as well, but it will just kill you. That stuff does insane damage, and it's behind him as well. You see all that mist? Don't get in it. No, shoot. The only way to really kill him is to destroy his wrists, his bling. Take his bling down, and he will die. Oh, he's doing more spewing. I guess we'll back off. I could have gotten under him. But that's riskier, and I'm a chicken. Now, it's kind of bad that he's moving up this much, because there is a wall behind us. If he moves up too much, you're going to just end up getting trapped and dying. This move right here will summon some skeletons for him to fight alongside, which is really annoying and bad. Let's break one of those, huh? That'll stagger him for a moment. We're going to... Actually, we're just going to try and avoid this, or ignore the skeletons as much as possible, because he can damage them himself. Like that. And you see how fast they died. We do not want to get into where they were. Really? What in the hell? What was that? What? I couldn't what the hell is going on? Watch out for the mist. Shit, here he comes. Big scary man. Spooky scary skeleton coming in hot. Watch out. Terrible roll. It's fine. I'm stuck in his fingers. As usual. What? Okay, let's go ahead and try and swing him. He's going to pull out his sword at some point, if you're taking as long as I am. This fight can go really fast. I actually think I might have interrupted his sword there. Nope, he got it. So the sword's pretty cool. Looking, at least. It's not very dangerous. Here he comes. We got to take out... Oh, jeez. See how we're pinned. On his fourth stomp, when he has the sword out, he will slash like that, so watch out. And he's going to do some scary shit. Like an explosion, which we dodged through elegantly. And that'll actually kill his sword, so... We need to kill his last bracelet before he decides to push forward more, because we will just die. He has a... It's kind of an enrage timer, I suppose. Yeah, I don't like this armor too much. Do you see when I'm rolling, I'm like bouncing off of him like that? Ow! Would you just like wait a moment? Yeah, I'm not using the armor thorns anymore, even though it looks cool. He's gonna summon some more skeletons right now. I'm gonna get greedy. I hope I'm not in the poison here, because yeah, all right, that's fine. That's pretty much all there is to the fight. He's gonna get sucked backwards, which is awesome. We get the soul of High Lord Wolnir. And like magic, defeating High Lord Wolnir opens the door behind him. In classic Legend of Zelda fashion. Spooky indeed. Well, now that we have a slightly more convenient bonfire, I'm going to run back to the bridge after I rest and get my Estus back, and we're going to take on the demon again. This armor needs to go. Okay, with the Drang set on and the... I turned off the manual aiming for heavy weapons, so that should help me a little bit in my playstyle. I did not realize how many souls I had left here. Holy cow. Alright, so we're going to try and fight him. He's actually going to fight with that skeleton briefly, which is nice. Give us a moment to recuperate. Do enough damage and he will get angry. He hasn't yet. He fights similarly to a lot of the demons we fought in previous Dark Souls games. Skeleton, fight for me! Oh, you're going to want to back the hell away from this attack, because it's going to kill a planet. And now that the planet's done dying, well, that was pretty lucky. Hup. Good timed rolls, that's what it's all about, kids. Oh boy, bad timed rolls. Skeleton's kicking his ass. Do it! Oh, I was going to let him take the kill. Let's finish him off. He's really not that bad, especially once you learn his attack patterns. That's been happening a lot with this walkthrough, and I want to apologize for that. A lot of these enemies just require, like, testing. I've died so many times to a lot of these enemies that I know everything they do. So I apologize if my enemy-specific advice is not really that great. It's because I know them so well, it's hard for me to not die. It's hard for me to explain it properly because it's almost muscle memory. I know I haven't played the game that long, but for some reason, this Dark Souls in particular, I feel like I've just learned movesets really well. It might just be because of how many Dark Souls games I've played at this point. Who knows? We'll grab this large Titanite shard here. There's a ton of skeletons down here, so if you're still having trouble with the demon, you can try and enlist this army and just drag them up with you. It's pretty funny. Large Silva Nameless Soldier. Continue to chop down these double respawning pricks. Gotta love that. Would you stay down, please? It's annoying. Oh god, I hate that. That bug drives me nuts. Just when you think something's predictable. Why don't you throw your femur at me? Rude! Your friend threw his femur at me. I don't like that at all. One more time, get up. Yep. Thank you. Now let's go down this little hallway. Past the bonfire. Grab the old sage's blindfold and the witch's ring. And then pop a squat at the bonfire. Now this is where our episode ends. Shortest one I've done so far, I think. But in the next episode, we are going to tackle the Smoldering Lake, a place that I just hate. I'm going to be honest, I have no love for the Smoldering Lake. I think out of this entire game, it is the only area that I would call bad in terms of design. Anyway, that's it for this episode, I think. Thanks for watching, guys. Like, comment, subscribe, and all that fun stuff. I will see you next time. I'm done with you people.